Hello YouTube, it's your girl Floyd Fan since 2000 doing a review for Mistress. I know it's late, but I've been busy this week. I'm just gonna start going character by character, like I always do. Karen, the Asian girl, um, the guy who she was having an affair with, the wife shows up to talk to her and says that Sam, his son, has dropped out of school or dropped out of college, and she just wants some advice on what to do. She knows that her husband wouldn't want him to stay in school, and come to find out that he moved out of the house and actually moved into the place where they used to have the affair at. They show a flashback of them and they're having dinner and talking, and then to, I guess, rid her conscience, she goes and breaks into the place just to see if she left any evidence that could draw her back to being the mistress. She doesn't find anything there, but he shows up, so in the panic of her leaving, she leaves her sunglasses there. She asks Jacob, a guy who works in the same office as her, out to a function that Jocelyn is having. And while she's there having a good time with him, Sam calls her and says that he's in the hospital. She goes to pick him up, and he doesn't want his mom to know that I guess he got into a car accident, and um, he actually tells her that he found some sunglasses at the place where he moved in at, the place where they had the affair, but went to go give it to his mom thinking it was hers. Come to find out it was not hers, and that just confirmed his beliefs that his dad was having an affair. And she's looking dumb because she's like, now had I not shown up and left those sunglasses, you wouldn't be thinking your dad had an affair. Jocelyn gets a new boss. She has dinner with him. He's French. And she shows April a pic of the house so she can decorate it. Same house she has her event at. Savannah tries to, I guess, stop spending so much time with Dominic, but him and her have to work together on this case, and they have to do some working late, and he ends up buying her dinner, while they're working late, and everything he does turns her on. He breathes, he blinks, whatever he does, she's just like, would you stop it? Ooh, I just can't stop it. And then they end up having sex, and I'm thinking, oh my God, oh my God. He's like, show me, show me. She lifts her dress, and they start going at it, and then she wakes up, and it was just a dream, and she looks back at her husband who's sound asleep, and she's just like, oh my God, what do I do? Can I just say I really like her husband? I think he's so hot. I love his accent, and I really don't like, or I don't really have a problem with him. I just don't care for him as far as being attractive. I didn't care for him when he was on the Eve show. But anyway, she tries to, I guess, heat things up with her husband so that she doesn't cheat anymore by offering him a second honeymoon. They haven't had a vacation in years, and he says, we can't have a second honeymoon right now. I'm in debt. I can't take off work. This restaurant has our bills and has everything in debt for us. And then she tries to go to her colleague or boss and says that she thinks that Dominic can handle the case on his own, and that she is not needed on the case, and that's just a ploy so they don't have to work together, so that she doesn't cheat. He shows up at her house and goes, look, I'm off the case, something you said, and they chose me over you, and now you're on the case and I'm not, and I know you don't want to screw around, but if you want to screw me, fine. And at the end, Savannah finds out that she is indeed pregnant, and we all know who baby it is, Dominic. The guy that April had eventually, or was supposed to go on a date with a couple times, she stood him up, is now avoiding her, not talking to her. She lies and says that she just found this package that claims her husband was somebody else, and that's what she can't date right now. They go to an event, or she goes to an event, and he's there, and they talk. She goes, well, let me make it up to you. Let me ask you out again. And then he goes, look, I can't. He rejects her and goes, you have some unresolved issues. I mean, you can't date right now. She's a little heartbroken. She goes to Savannah's house, and Savannah's like, I understand if you can't forgive me. I can't forgive me right now. It's not going to happen again. I'm trying to make everything work out between me and my husband. I was wrong to cheat on him with Dominic. Savannah cries, and April comforts her. Anyway, that was the end of my Mistress review. It was pretty good. A little predictable with the Savannah getting pregnant. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Anyway, rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at OS_midnight_LUV. Sorry it was late. Told you I've been busy. Anyway, thanks for watching.